guaranteed ways to hurt his feelings. Now I know what you're thinking, Angel, this sounds a little evil. Me? Never.
Oh my god, bro.
However, I will say that the exact same reason why this list is completely ethical is the same reason why it's foolproof. So put your seatbelts on and hopefully we can all learn something from this, okay?
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Obviously, number one on the list is blocking him. Nothing hurts more than completely losing access to you. The more he cares about you, the more it's gonna sting. Now, if he doesn't care at all, it's because he never cared to begin with. Get that through your head. You know I love you guys, but it's just the truth. Number two, acting like you never dated. If you do have to see this man in real life, you do have to communicate with him from time to time. Acting like you don't even know him, you're not happy, you're not sad, you're not angry. That one stings, and I'll tell you why. Because he's gonna sit there and he's gonna think, why doesn't she care? Is there someone better than me? All these actions will force him into contemplation, because he knows damn well what he did wrong, and you don't need to explain it to him. Which leads me to number three. A short response. Now, if you're breaking up with this guy, he did something fucked up. No long paragraphs, no text messages explaining how you feel, no more handouts. Because again, they know what they did, and when you do all this, they're just gonna think, oh, she's crazy, she's nagging, she's a bitch. But if you don't say anything, not a single peep, and you keep it moving, he's gonna sit there in his room and reflect. Why doesn't she care? What did I do to get here? Where did I go wrong? There's gonna be a level of mystery that's gonna force him to think about everything. Now, I will tell you why this list is completely ethical, and that is because nothing can hurt a man more than his own reflection. You don't even have to do anything. All you have to do is put up a fucking mirror, which is caused by your silence and your absence. Law of power number 16. Use absence to increase respect and honor. It works. And there's nothing wrong with that. You don't need to explain to this man anything. If he doesn't get it, then that's his fucking problem, not yours. Happy New Year, Queens.
Get your goddamn ugly ass.
And never forget, I'm watching.
This chick seemed to be a little young, but her mind state is already enveloped in game plan. She never specified whether all the things she's doing is for him cheating or just bad behavior. But regardless, this is when you just exit. For all the young men out there, do not put up with any shenanigans. If it don't work out, make an amicable break and keep it pushing. No need to be salty. But in the West, this is ethical. Yeah, okay, chick.
Okay, I want y'all to tell me if I'm wrong.
I am Hajime Hinata! 2 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. You should know. It's wrong? I see.
So, I am newly single, and I recently got on dating apps. So, I am about to go out on a date. One of the guys that I'm talking to, he was like, do you want to FaceTime? And I'm like, okay, fine. He's like, oh, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm about to put on a little makeup. I'm about to go on a date. He laughed and he was like, have fun on your little date. And I was like, okay. After he says that, he's like, so what are you doing? And I was like, I'm about to go on a date. And he's like, oh, are you dead ass right now? And I'm like, yeah. He was like, why would you tell me that you're about to go on a date? So I asked him, I was like, I mean, would you have preferred that I lied to you? And he was like, I mean, no, but why are you telling me that you're about to go on a date? And I'm like, listen, sir, you're not the only one that's, you know. And I was like, I was about to say something, and this nigga just hung up. Like, ain't say nothing, like, just hung up, like,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
am I wrong? Like, do you want me to lie to you? Do you want me to make it seem like I'm only talking to you? Mind you, I just started talking to this man. I'm not even gonna say talking to him. We just like matched and stuff maybe 2 days ago, a day or two ago. So you want me to start this off with lying to you? I'm confused. So I call him back because, nigga, you know about to hang up in my face because that shit is rude as fuck. Call him back, he didn't answer. So am I wrong for telling him that I'm about to get ready to go on a date and I just met him? Or should I just go ahead and block him now?
I tell my son all the time, when you meet a chick, know and understand there's always other dudes orbiting her already. If she say she's single, that means nobody claimed her and she not claiming nobody. But it definitely don't mean she's not talking to other men. These chicks will put you in a rotation when they feel like you have something to offer them, or they'll put you in compete mode to see what dude is better. AMS would say, don't get mad, just have a rotation yourself. You know, his whole abundance mindset spill. In the West, serial dating is on steroids, especially for chicks because they had nothing to lose. But for men who choose the red pill outlook, don't be in your feelings. You just waiting for your turn. And if she not giving you one, then keep it pushing. Remember, these independent women, it's all about the streets in their 20s.
A reality check I got once I was back in the dating scene was that I was not going to get everything that I wanted in a man that was on my list.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Once I started dating, I realized that if he was fine, he was stupid. If he was smart, he was not my type. If he was smart and fine, he was a liar. It was almost like I needed to mix all of these different guys into one man so I could get everything that I wanted. But then I read a book, and basically the book was talking about that. It said you're not going to get everything that you want on your list. It's just not going to happen. And trying to look for perfection means that you are a narcissist. It talked about how we're attracted to people in 3 ways: physically, mentally, emotionally. So you need to pick your top 2. So basically, if you want them to be cute and you want them to be smart, then they probably don't have any emotional empathy. And if they have empathy and they're smart, then they might not be your usual type. You have to pick.
But these Western women don't settle. They'll overcompensate by dating different dudes for different reasons. The gender that say I can manifest into reality my dream man is not dropping her standards. Stop the cap.
Okay, listen, estúpida pendeja. It's come to my attention that you bitches don't know how to fucking go on dates. So I'm gonna fucking tell you how to fucking go on a date, bitch.
What are you waiting for, you dumb, stupid fuck?
Rule number fucking 1, bitch, you need to drive your own car. Like, I don't care, bitch. If you don't got a car, figure it the fuck out. Like, tell him to fucking pay for your Uber. If he wants to take you out that bad, then he fucking will do it. Just tell him you don't feel comfortable on the first date with him picking you up, you know? You don't need to explain anything to him. Sir, pay for my Uber, or sir, I'll meet you fucking there. Okay, rule number 2. If he asks if you want to split the bill, you know what? That's your sign that he's broke, and that's it. Like, make it the last fucking date. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've done it. I've even offered, because I feel bad sometimes, but it's because I'm secretly hoping that they're gonna be like, oh no, like, I got it. Right? But no. So, you know what? Just shut the fuck up. Don't say anything and let him fucking pay. But if he tells you to split the bill, then you already fucking know he's broke. Literally never talk to him again. Block. Actually, get the fuck up. Block him. Actually, get the fuck up. Don't even pay for shit. Just be like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and just fucking leave. Rule number 3. I feel like this is just maybe me, but I don't like kissing on first dates because I feel like you should see how he's gonna act. Like, after, is he gonna text you the next day? Is he gonna text you like, get home safe? Like, you want to make sure that this guy is like not just a fucking little bitch. And I'm gonna tell you not to fuck him unless you want to. But you know, sometimes you have to try the milk before you get the cow.
It's the entitlement with this one. She thinks just because she's attractive, she can act like a biatch. This is the type of woman who will say no to a coffee date, but she wants you to spend money and then she'll play games. I would personally dismiss her quick, like, I'm not taking you to some extravagant feast. I don't know you. These women get on TikTok and let you know exactly what they think about men. I personally don't entertain them, but it's some blue pillars out there throwing beta bucks. To me, it's a damn shame.
Guys will only be your friend in the off chance that you'll get drunk and they'll get to hook up with you. Like, literally, I had a best guy friend for 3 years in high school, and he tried to hook up with me one night, and I was like, what the heck? What are you doing? I thought we were just friends. And he said, literally word for word, I have enough friends. That scarred me. And it's so sad to go years thinking that you were building a beautiful friendship with a person only to find out that the whole time they were just waiting for their opportunity to hook up with you. They just wanted that from you. They didn't even necessarily like you.
If you a dude that insists on cheating, please do it the right way. Or at the bare minimum, keep your phone locked. So I pick up my phone, sis jump straight out the window. are you f***ing my husband? I'm like, nah, I don't know nobody named husband, but maybe I call her something else. What's your husband's name? Then she go, what's his name? You talk to that many dudes that you don't know who I'm talking about? Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! At this point, I'm like, girl, you trying to get information or you trying to fight? Cause she finally dropped the name, and it's a dude I haven't spoken to in weeks. Mind you, I had cut him off because I was tired of going back and forth with him about having a girl and him telling me I'm crazy. And he hit me up like 45 minutes after I hung up with her. He hit me with the what you doing, and I'm like, nothing, just got off the phone with your wife. And do you know this man responded? What did you tell her? So I just blocked his number because it was above me now. And while like 20 minutes later, she called again with him on the phone. Now I'm confused because me and her already spoke. Now all I hear is him in the background like, I told you I didn't f that girl. I never touched her. Going mad hard. So I got tight. Not you trying to act disgusting now. So I'm like, oh, you don't know me, so I never saw that scar on your inner thigh. Bro, all you heard was, how she know about the scar? And I guess it was up because I ain't hear nothing but tussling after that. But I hung up because it wasn't my business.
This young lady is making it seem like it was all dude fault. Now he was caught out there and he slipped, but this chick was quick to open her legs too. This is what you get in a sexually liberated country. Cheaters, cheaters, and more cheaters. This is what you get when marriage is off the table. Plus, whether she think it was all his fault, she still partook in adultery. Instead of doing a background check, she got her back blown out and then became suspicious about dude having a girl. This is dating in the West. Gotta love it.
Oh, no way.
I was supposed to go on a date tonight, and now I'm not going because I'm not going out on dates with guys who don't plan dates and ask me to go on dates the day of. So I was super busy running around, and I told him I'm not available for lunch, but I could be available for dinner. Even though I was supposed to see my mom and sister today, but I told my mom and sister, and they were like, you know what, no, go on the date, we're here, just, go on the date. So I was like, okay. So I told him I was free for dinner. He was like, okay, what time? And I was like, okay, let's just say 8:30. He was like, where do you want to go? I don't know, why don't we stick to somewhere here since it's like close to my house, it's like halfway between us. And he's like, okay, I'm not really familiar with the area. What do you like? Oh my God. Plan the fucking date. Plan the date. You want to hang out with me? Plan the date. And also, like, now I just feel silly because I could have hung out with my mom and sister. Like, I would have rather hung out with my loved ones.
Women don't know that men shit test too. Now, if this was a dude she really liked, he could have asked the same questions and she would not have been annoyed. She was so busy doing things with her mother and sister and then ended up watching Netflix because dude ghosted her. So this is the dating pool in the West that men have to choose from? Game players, girls with orbiters, gold diggers, friend zone beta keepers, cheaters, and ungrateful winches. Damn, more power to you whoever put up with this shit.